All right, hey, Brian G. Johnson here over at marketingeasystreet.com, and I'm really excited to share some new results that I've been getting with the case study. So I want to update the case study that's been rolling here on the site for about 3 weeks now. I first posted, I believe it was the January 1st or the New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, something like that. And I've been updating my subscribers and visitors to my site about the results I'm getting with some pretty exciting strategies that I've been implementing with Kindle. So let's get to it. So the first thing I want to talk about is Kindle Select, and pretty powerful to be able to enroll in the Kindle Select program. And if you remember, now this program, basically you're giving Amazon exclusive rights to your book, but if you're just launching a brand new book, I really suggest that you enroll in Kindle Select for the first 90 days. Now you can remove your book from that program afterwards, and Amazon no longer holds exclusive rights to your book, but by entering your book in the program, you can take advantage of what's called free promotional days. Now, a lot of people kind of didn't understand, didn't think it makes sense why I would want to give my books away for free. In fact, you can see here, one of these promo days, it was for the first 3 days of the year, January 1st through January 3rd, I gave away 2,925 copies of one of my books. And someone thought, geez, Brian, what are you doing? You could be making thousands and thousands of dollars. You're just giving it away. Well, that was never really money that I had made. And it's hard to get noticed. You know, the internet is a noisy place. Everybody is vying for placement on Amazon. It's hard to get your books in front of buyers. And by entering in this program, you really get to leverage the Amazon recommendation engine, and we're going to dive deeper into exactly what that means. I'm going to cover a little bit of ground I covered in the last video, so if you didn't see that, you'll understand. Now, if you did see that last video, I've got tons of new ideas and strategies to share, and I'm going to show you some hard figures, so stay tuned. So, as I mentioned, the Amazon recommendation engine, and exactly what is the recommendation engine and how does it work? Well, as you probably know, Amazon is the 900-pound gorilla when it comes to e-commerce, and it tailors and personalizes its website for individual buyers on the site. And you can see here, we've got this frequently bought together, and what Amazon is doing is it's looking at certain products and making recommendations to individuals. Now here you can see customers who bought this item also bought. And the idea is that when you start out with a new product, you want to basically get found in as many places as possible. You want to show up on these kind of lists, frequently bought together. You want to show up under customers who bought this item, also purchased. Anywhere you can get some exposure from Amazon is very, very helpful. And the recommendation engine does just that. And by enrolling in Kindle Select, you're able to push your book out to a large amount of buyers. Here you can see another recommendation. It says, you know, today's recommendation for you, and it's basically got some books that the recommendation engine has identified as potentially being interesting to that individual customer. This is the power of Amazon. This is what they do so well. And every time someone downloads your book for free, in a free promotion, you're triggering this kind of activity. You see, Amazon looks at a purchase as well as a free download and basically starts to group and categorize your book in front of the right kind of buyers once others download for free. And that is what is so very powerful. So here's one of the books that I like to share with people to let people know that, hey, you know, I'm really doing this. I'm in the trenches like you. I'm publishing books. It's working for me, and I'm going to share with you the results that this book has gotten by leveraging free promotional days. And first off, notice all the activity and engagement That's something to think about as a self-publisher on Amazon. You want as much engagement as possible. What does that mean? Well, I've got 17 likes. When someone likes the page, that helps. That sends a clear signal. Amazon looks into all these factors. And it's also important for human beings. When they land on my smoothie recipes book Amazon page and they see 24 reviews, that helps to establish trust. And again, that's engagement. Customers who bought the book or downloaded for free came in and made a review. Again, really great engagement, and that helps me to sell more books as I move forward with my promotions. Now, let's take a deeper look into the recommendation engine in action. And you can see here's the smoothie book, Smoothie Recipes for Weight Loss. And this is the author name. Where is it? I think I actually just blurred it out, but it was right here. Hannah Getty is right there. Now you really can't see it. But at any rate, that's the book. And you can see right here, customers also bought. And we've got some other smoothie books listed. Now this one right here is really interesting because this book is massively popular. It sells incredibly well and has for a number of months. And now Amazon is showing that customers who bought my book also bought this book and this other green smoothie book. Here you can see we're on the product page for that green smoothie book that I showed and mentioned on the previous slide. And here when we look at this product page, as well as the other green smoothie magic book, now this is the book that does so well and generates a lot of downloads and makes the author a lot of money. Well, when we look at those two books, we can see that now mine is featured on the same very page. So when someone comes and finds this book and starts to deliberate and think, do I want to buy a book on green smoothie? Do I want to buy the book Green Smoothie Magic? And they see mine, and mine is more towards weight loss. Now, maybe what happens is the customer clicks this link and lands on my product page. And that's what's so powerful about free downloads. It gives you exposure on similar books. And it helps to identify the kind of customers that are interested in your book. And when Amazon sees a book doing well, it pushes it out to more and more people. Now earlier I mentioned reviews, and you can see here is the book I mentioned again. Now we just updated the cover, so I've improved the cover, but what I want to show you is that I got a review from someone on January 3rd. And if you remember, one of the things I mentioned is that the first free promotional days ran from January 1st through January 3rd. And sure enough, I got someone to come in and they offered a review. And every time someone reviews your book, and it's a positive review, that helps to establish trust with new potential buyers. That's engagement. And again, this is the sales engine, the Amazon sales machine working for you. What does that really mean, though? Let's take a look at how those free promotional days actually impacted my sales. Now, we're on a special website for Amazon Kindle publishers, just actually any Amazon publisher, and we're looking at the bestseller rank for the book I'm mentioning. And here you can see it starts off on December 11th, okay, and it ends on the 10th of January. And right in this period here, there was kind of a lull from around December 24th, 25th to about January 1st. And right at this time, we started having a very, very powerful upward trend. And what I was doing is basically after the holidays, on January 1st, I had those free promotional download days. So things kind of crept up a little bit. But what's really, really powerful is this upward trend right here. So any book that sells and has an Amazon bestsellers rank between these numbers, 40,000 to 10,000, and that's 10,000, I just blurred it out again, you can know that that kind of a book with that kind of a sales rank is making pretty good money. What's really amazing is at the time of this recording, this particular book, it says right here, the format for smoothie recipes for weight loss is currently ranked 4,513 out of over 1 million books in the Kindle store. My book is outselling 99% of all books in the Kindle store. 1 million books, and I'm in the top 0.5%. And I attribute the success to a number of things. Number one, I made sure there was demand for my book. Number two, I did everything right as far as releasing it, getting some initial reviews, and doing it in an honest and ethical way. I'm not gaming the system. I'm getting real reviews from real people. I'm naming the book based on the kind of words people would use to search. I'm doing all these things right, and I'm getting some great results as a matter of fact. Now, what's really exciting is that this book was released on September 15th. And at the time, the first 3 weeks, the best sales rank I had was just around 10,000. And you can see here today, I've improved on that substantially. And again, I'm in the top 0.5% of all books available on Amazon. Now here, another snapshot of what's called author rank. So here what we're looking at is we're looking at all books associated with the author Hannah Getty. And you can see from December 15th here, or I'm sorry, December 12th, right there, we again have a nice upward trajectory. And what happened is I released another book under the Hannah Getty author name, and I've been leveraging promotions. I'm getting more and more reviews, and my books are getting stronger, and I'm really kicking butt, and I'm making a pretty substantial amount of money as a result. You know, my strategies involve releasing a number of books under an author and making sure all the books are pretty solid and offer great information. My goal is not to release, 100 or 200 books and just crank them out and pollute the internet with low quality. That is not going to work in 2013. It didn't work last year. And instead, it's really pretty easy to create some high quality books if you use some strategic thinking. And we'll talk about exactly how to create those easy books in just a bit. So let's talk about income and money. And you can see here, I'm actually logged in to Amazon, and the date, January 1st through the 14th. And right here, units sold. 200 sales, that's $2 for each sale. My books are priced at $2.99, and that gives me a 70% royalty for an earnings of each book of $2.01. That's $400 for the smoothie book. Here's a brand new book I just released based on a new children's book method, and already I'm getting some pretty nice sales. And another book with 120 sales in the first 14 days of the month. That book is another winner. Took me a matter of weeks to create, and I'm making good money because I did the research. I named the book based on things that made sense, and I am selling. And again, here's another book. This book actually sells for $3.99 and has made me some pretty good money as well. Now, you can see the free promo days. Check it out. 5,570 books downloaded. Here's another book, the one that sold 120 copies already. It was downloaded 6,900 times. That's giving me massive exposure. I'm tweaking and tickling the Amazon recommendation engine, and these are all things you should think about if you're a Kindle author. So what's next? What am I on? What am I working on? What strategies am I pushing out? Well, one of the things I mentioned is that I've been working on some new methods over the last 4 to 6 weeks that focus around children's books. And I've had some pretty early successes, and I've actually been putting together some new training that I was going to release in the coming weeks and months. And this is children's books done my way. And we're going to talk a little bit about what that means coming up. So first off, we're talking about non-fiction, okay? Non-fiction children's books, and most people when they think about children's books, they do think of fiction books. They think of stories. And instead, I've identified an awful lot of books that are selling very well that are children's books. They're more educational in nature. They're for kids that are a bit older. And one of the things I like is they're pretty short. They're between 500 to 2,000 words. Now, these books contain a lot of pictures, images, as well as illustrations. And that makes the process of creating these books pretty quick and painless. It's really quite easy. And most important is it's fun. I get to create books about astronauts or frogs or endangered species. All kinds of amazing opportunities are waiting to be taken advantage of. And as I mentioned, I've actually been kind of documenting what I've been doing, documenting what's been working, putting together all my strategies for some new material that I'll be releasing very soon. As mentioned, this is new stuff from Brian G. Johnson, and I think it's really going to be received quite well. My last product, Kindle Ritual, did amazingly well, and I've got a lot of customers that are earning based on the training I provided. And I was going through and I was creating this new training, and then I ran into some marketing partners that are putting out a new product tomorrow. It's called Super Easy Book, and this is a product that is pretty obtainable financially for pretty much anybody watching this video. And instead of releasing my own product, I thought I would put together one of the Brian Johnson crazy massive bonus packages. And I've partnered with Aidan Booth, and we're going to be releasing some really great materials at the end of January. In fact, we're going to be releasing this and providing details on January 30th and 31st. You see, we're going to be doing some live training webinars. We're going to provide our users and our buyers of Super Easy Book with PDF files, keyword lists, live training, link building strategies, tactics to allow you to get on Amazon, all kinds of really powerful training. And again, this is going to be a 2-day event. We're going to kick off live with 2 webinars. This is no pitch, nothing is for sale. Brian Johnson is going to reveal exactly what he's doing. He's going to show you step by step, and this is over 4 hours of live training. Now, it will be recorded and documented. All buyers will have access to the webinars. And we'll also be providing users with over, it says 200, but there's actually over 500 book buyer keywords. And what we're going to do is provide everybody that buys Super Easy Book, as well as some additional training with my template for creating children's books, the nonfiction way, the keywords that will help jumpstart your thought process and help you do the research. And what's really exciting is that these keywords can be used to identify Google search terms that can really drive a lot of targeted traffic to your Amazon book. You see, Google is in love with Amazon, and anytime you're able to identify a search term and incorporate those terms into your book titles, you can drive a lot of extra traffic through Google rankings. Let me show you. Here, that book I mentioned to you, Smoothie Recipes for Weight Loss. Well, that's a search term, and it gets over 12,000 searches on a monthly basis. And guess who is in the top 10 of Google? Well, that's me. You can see here I've searched for Smoothie Recipes for Weight Loss, and my book comes in at number 5. That is a free ranking, no trickery, no link building, no extraordinarily hard work. I just worked smart and identified some strategies that would allow me to drive even more traffic and make more sales. And I want to show you exactly how you can do that as well. Now, I mentioned my partner, Aidan Booth. I've been teaching SEO for well over 5 years. And Aidan Booth is the guy that came in and took my strategies and took them to the next level. He is an absolute whiz when it comes to search engine optimization. And he has developed some really easy link building systems and strategies that you can use to leverage and push your Amazon product pages and book pages up the rankings. And when you buy Super Easy Book through our affiliate offer that goes live tomorrow, you'll also get from Aidan a detailed report on what we're calling the Amazon Book Pump Link System. And again, more great information. You're really getting such a heck of a bonus. You're getting Super Easy Book. You're getting training from Brian Johnson, you're getting keywords, you're getting live webinars, and that's why I'm so excited. Now, I asked some of the guys of Super Easy Book, the guys that are putting out that product, to offer some additional bonuses. And I emailed John Rhodes, and he's going to include for any buyers that buy Super Easy Book through our affiliate link, the complete guide to Amazon Author Central. And some of the screenshots I've showed you actually were generated in Amazon Author Central. And John's going to share with you how you can leverage that to drive more traffic, to get noticed, to highlight your books, and his training will allow you to do that. And the only place you're going to get that training is when you buy here through Aidan and myself. Now, Super Easy Book is actually a product by John Rhodes and James Jones and their respective partners. And I asked James if he could add something to our bonus, and he threw in a 42-minute Kindle Q&A session. And it's pretty awesome that he did that. And again, you'll get that when you buy Super Easy Book tomorrow when it goes live. What a bonus package. We've really stacked the deck in your favor here. Now again, I want to let you know that this truly is an exclusive bonus offer. You're going to be attending live webinars with Aidan and myself. You're going to get detailed reports. You're going to get a link pump book program report from Aidan Booth. You're going to get over 500 singular keywords that you'll be able to use to identify Google search terms to drive more traffic from Google. You're also going to receive my detailed report on how I'm creating these very specific type of children's books. And this bonus offer is available to the first 100 folks that pick up Super Easy Book when that offer goes live tomorrow. Now, I've got further details on the bonus offer, and again, we're limiting this to 100 buyers because we want this to be an exclusive group, and we don't want to put out this training to thousands of people. We want that keyword list to truly be valuable for those 100 people, and we want those webinars to be really geared towards a small group of individuals that we can help and work with on an individual basis. So with that, this bonus offer is going out and will be made available when Super Easy Book goes live tomorrow. And that is January 15th at noon Eastern. Now, we're going to put a link to the bonus, and I'll send out an email tomorrow. And I really hope that you jump on and jump into this offer, because I'm really excited to share with you the ideas and strategies that I've been working on. I'm excited to share with you the ideas and strategies that I've been leveraging to earn and generate those book sales that I showed you today. I want you to make 2013 a win for you. I want you to get the kind of results, and I'm so pumped, I'm so thumbs up, I'm so bullish on Kindle, and I can show you how to get similar results if you're willing to jump in and take action. So, hey, it's Brian G. Johnson, and on behalf of my partner Aidan, I hope you're able to access that link that we send out tomorrow, and I hope you're one of the first 100 in the door, because this is going to be a truly exciting opportunity and coaching program. Now, all details, further details on price points, etc., will be explained in our full bonus offer that goes live tomorrow. Look for our email. I'm Brian G. Johnson, and I'll see you soon.